If he's standing there real good, just go ahead and step on. Good job. Now just pat him. And then get a hold of your reins. There you go. Here you in the stirrup over there.
Yep.
Okay. Those ox bows are made for your foot to be all the way in, like that. And I've never been hung up in them if I've been bucked off.
Okay.
So don't let that be your reason for not wanting, because you see how much more comfortable it is there.
Okay.
Now get your hand on down there. There you go. Now then, just ask him to go forward around me here. See your feet getting way back behind you? Don't do that. Turn your toes out and come in. Don't go behind you too much. So keep your feet right underneath you. Because if you're there, you're going to be on him if he jumps. If your feet get back here, he jumps, you're going to be right there. So we don't want that. Stay on your seat bone just like that. Squeeze on him with both legs, the calf of your leg about the top of your boots. So that means you're going to push down and squeeze like that. And then ask, and then when he goes, then relax that squeeze. So look out a little bit further where you're going, and don't try to keep your hands real low. Yeah, just like that. And if you need to raise up on them to get control, that's okay. Don't just try to play, because when you try to play with your hands down straight like this, well, all it does is load a horse up onto their shoulders and make it more difficult to turn them and do whatever. But if you've got a little bit of elevation in your hands, you've got a leverage advantage to the mouth, and they're going to want to naturally come down. You know, if a horse steps on a lead rope, where's the first place his head goes? Straight up. You can't get any more downward pull than that. So we're not keeping his head down by keeping our hands low. We're just setting the stage for them to be able to pull through and push with their shoulders. But if we've got our hands elevated a little bit and we're actually trying to pick his head up, he's not going to want to hold his head up there. He's going to want to come down, and he'll come down by tucking his nose like that. And especially if you just keep bumping a little bit with the left foot here, just the left foot. Now when you're doing that, take your right hand and put it on top of the saddle horn with the rein in it, but your hand. Like that. Now get behind the saddle horn and lay your thumb on top of it like you hit it there, like that. Now push back a little bit right there. Now then, when you're there, you can ride that sucker. He can be trying to get out from under you, and you're going to be on him no matter what happens. So take advantage of that, and now when you've got that position, and kick on that horse a little bit with this leg. Kick on him, kick on him, kick on him. Make it count. Kick on him a little bit. Pull that head around this way. Pull that head around this way and kick on him again. Not that much. Let him go around me. Now kick on him. See, we want to have this horse intimidated into the idea that you can move up there. He don't have to react like that. He can respond to you. If we're sitting up there hoping that things don't come up, that things just stay mellow, it's going to come out when we don't want it. But if we can position ourselves where you can ride him, and then go ahead and kick on him a little bit again like that, a little harder. Stay back with your upper body. There you go. Now soften up. Now lead him in front of me. Now change hands. There you go, just like that. Now you can use this leg. Kick on him a little bit. Kick on him a little bit. Kick on him a little bit. Pull just a little bit. Let him have just a little more left brow rein out. There you go, like that. Now pull a little harder with the right brow rein and kick on him. Now what I want you to feel is that hip go like that. Like that. Feel it?
Yeah.
Okay. See, we want to be able to recreate that anytime we want to, Because if we can get him to do that with his back feet, we've diffused him of any of his power. We've stopped him from being able to run off. We've stopped him from being able to buck. We've set the stage where we're in control. So if you ever feel like that you need to get there like that, that's a safety net sort of position for you to get into. Put that horse in that right there and get that butt doing just that. Okay? Now lead him off out there and let's go this way. Yeah. Now put your right hand up on that saddle horn. Get there you go. Just keep staying in that good position. So if he jumps, you're on him. Loosen up a little bit on that right brow rein. There you go. Pull that left one around to your hip a little bit and kick on him. Kick on him. Make him go out and around your foot right there. That's good. Don't create something, but do enough to where we got his respect a little bit. See. If he's not responding, then you can go ahead and kick on him a little bit. But when you do kick, pull back this way too, so that we get a body curving effect, and we get the ability to direct that horse in a way that where you've got the upper hand. We don't want to ever give the horse the upper hand. The horse gets the upper hand by being straight and just going when we're not telling them to. We've got the upper hand when we've got them coming in a circle and they're only doing what we tell them to do. Okay? So bring your left hand toward your left hip right there. Now, kick on him. Keep pulling on that, but keep kicking. Kick until you feel that hip move. Keep pull a little harder until you feel that hip move. Keep kicking. There. Feel that? Don't loosen up and let him go. Just keep his head coming around. Easy now. When he grabbed himself there, okay, just keep doing that a minute. We're going to get that hip coming around there, and then go on out this way. We're going to change direction. Squeeze on it. Squeeze on him with both feet. There we go. Now, what I want you to do is to get in a position where you're going to have a hold of that saddle horn, and your job is to stay in the middle of the horse. I'm going to start moving his body here a little bit to desensitize him the same exact way I was doing before we drove him. Okay? So you just stay right in there, and I'm going to do this until he's not reacting to it. See? Just stay right in there. You're doing just fine. Take your right hand and start moving it around a little bit. Just let go of the rein. No, just let go of the rein. There you go. Just move around like that. Don't get it up there in his eye and hold it there. Move it back here where you can see it. Okay. Yes, just like that. Now kind of pat your leg. Pat the saddle. Hit him a little bit on the butt. Just keep hitting him there a little bit on the butt. It's all right. I'll keep him from being able to do anything back here. See, you can sit up there and be a little more aggressive because I've got control of this up here. Just move around up there. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Keep moving. I'm gonna bring his front end through. Then his front end's gonna be going away. Okay, it'll make sense when he comes through there. Now, see him? Now just keep looking that way. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. All right, now just go this way. Just go this way. Hang on. Just keep a hold of that saddle. Just keep moving around. You're doing just fine. Just keep moving around. Look around this way. Put your right hand on the saddle horn. Use your left hand now. There you go. You can just. There we go. A little faster rhythm. A little faster rhythm. Easy. You're doing just fine. Just stay there on your leg. He's bothered with it on your leg. Stay there like that. There you go. Now the reason he was bothered with it there, because it was getting up in his eye. Okay, and that's when he was squirting off. Now come back here. Here we go. Let's look around here and let's change direction. Easy now. Let him come through. There we go. Just keep going. Just keep patting yourself, moving around up there.
Left side or the right?
Either one. Easy. When he's looking back over that way and going this way, he's getting ready to run away from it. So change and get over here. There you go. Use that. There you go. Stay back there by his tail and just keep bumping like that. Just let him drop his head there a minute, and let's let him just walk on slowly. Squeeze with both legs. Feel him softening up. Now you reach down and take hold of the bridle reins, and you just start riding him a little further away from me. That should feel pretty good, doesn't it? Look over your left shoulder and bring him right through here. Easy. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Now relax your squeeze. Squeeze and hold until he moves his feet. Relax, there you go. That way there's a definite reward for moving. Your legs come off of him. Bring him around yourself. You do the guiding. I'm just there in case you need me. Just keep breathing up there. You're doing just fine. Now bring him around through this way. Pat him on the neck there. Now just long strokes. And reach around and pat him on the rump with your left hand. Just like that. There you go. And just keep going from his neck to his rump, just petting him. The more you move around up there like that and he gets comfortable with you moving around, the less apt to just grab himself and jump that he's going to be. Get you a stop right there and see if you can't get him to back up. Just keep pulling. Pull a little harder. Keep pulling. Just keep pulling. Don't loosen up so quick. Stop doesn't mean just stop. It means back up, and then you're going to soften up. Now see how you got the reins where it's pulling on the saddle, and turn your hands over there like that. Now lift on that. There you go. There you go. Now, yeah, just keep going there a minute. Keep pulling him. Back him on around to the right here. So that means you got to take his front end to the right. So both hands go up towards your right shoulder. Both hands up towards your right shoulder, and put this left leg on there until you feel that shoulder move over.
Keep going.
Yeah. Just get his. Don't bend him that way. Just just try to get him straight, and then use this leg and both hands up towards your right shoulder, and use this leg a little bit until you feel his shoulder move just a little bit that way. Pull on him till he's moving backwards. Shorten your reins up a little bit to where your hands are out in front of you. You're using your fingers like that, see? Now then, don't look down at him. Look up and kick on him just a little bit with your... There you go. When he moves his feet like that, and I feel his front end drop this way, so lift over that way. Keep kicking. There we go. There we go. Pull him. Okay, now look over your left shoulder and just turn through here. Pull with this left hand. Pull with the right hand. Squeeze. Just keep pulling. Keep going till he goes over there. There we go. Now go forward. Now you should start be getting the feeling that you're in control of where he goes. It's your idea where he goes and how he goes. Do you feel like that? Let's get stopped right there. So just pull, keep pulling, pull harder, pull harder, pull harder. Don't turn him. Yep, just pull till your reins are too long and it's hung on the saddle. So you gotta watch out for here. Let's do this. Let's create a circle here. There you go. See, don't let him take it when he reaches down. Don't let him get rein out here. Just keep, there you go. Now, lift on that and pull on him. Pull on that. Just keep pulling. Keep pulling. Pull a little harder on the right one. See if he's wanting to drop that. There we go. Now pull a little harder on the left one. There you go. Now pull harder on the right one. Just keep pulling until he gives you his feet. There. Now be still. Now, but don't stop. But keep going. Just don't pull so hard. So is it he's backing up because of you're telling him to. That's a good agreement right there. So this turn to the right there a little bit. Squeeze. Put this left leg on. See, don't leave that hole open. There. Now then. Feel it. See why you needed that left leg? Because he was just going to bend, and he was going to come out through the bend through that left shoulder. Now look over your left shoulder and pull back, and just turn right through here. Pull. Don't let him pull. Make him get through there. Make him get through there. See, we're not going to pull on him and wish and hope that he turns. We're going to take a hold of him in a way that if he doesn't turn, you can force the issue. Okay? So look over your right shoulder and then turn back through here. Pull on that outside rein. Don't just use the inside rein. Yeah. You don't have to pull him equally necessarily, but don't just pull the inside rein so that he just bends. The outside rein is going to block the shoulder from going out the opposite way, and it's going to work together with your outside leg while you're pulling on that inside rein to get him to come on through. So just look over your left shoulder, bring both reins, pull on that right one a little bit more. See, that right one stopped that forward motion, got his front feet moving, see? Now look over your left shoulder and just turn back through there, pull on that left one. So you gotta manage that rein around that saddle horn so it's not in your way. Now that horse looks broke right now. I mean, he looks like he's listening to you. Okay, that's because you're taking a hold of him in a way that if he doesn't respond favorably to it, you can pull hard enough to get him to come on through the way you want him to come through. See, we're not wishing and hoping he's going to come through. You're setting it up so that you know he's going to come through. Look over your left shoulder and just turn back there. Now you don't have to pull real hard until you need to pull real hard. So pull it with a real light pull in the beginning, and if he comes on through, don't pull any harder. But if he doesn't come through, be ready to pull. So look over your right shoulder right now. Look back over there. Now just stop that forward motion a little bit with that outside rein. You're going to start the turn with the inside rein, and then when he picks those feet up and he's still wallering like this, the outside rein will stop that wallering effect, and then his shoulder is going to come away from your outside rein. Okay, look over your left shoulder and just turn left. Pull back a little bit more. Keep looking left. Look back to the right and just turn to the right. There we go. Now it's starting to feel pretty good, isn't it? Now then, just go on, just riding. You ready to be loose?
Sure.
Okay. See, last time I think we just rode him with the halter, didn't we? Yeah, so this is the first time you've ridden him with the bit in his mouth, so I think things are going well.
Well, I think he had a bit. I think
did?
he did have a bit.
Okay.
But I think this is the first time he's been loose then.
Okay. So just start walking a circle around me, about 10 feet away from me. Just keep going around me and turn towards me, and just like you were doing when I had a hold of him. Turn his head this way. Now kick on him. Get his feet untracked, circling, see? Rather than just trying to tamp it out of him forward. Now then, look over your left shoulder and just turn back through that way. Lift on both those brow reins. There you go. And if you're thinking about coming up towards the shoulder in the direction you're turning, and also back towards the shoulder towards his hip in the direction you're turning. So back to the right hip, but up to your right shoulder. Back to the left hip, but up to your left shoulder. That's going to keep you in a real good position to make those turns. And when you're turning, it's not just a dead pull turn. We're moving that bit across his tongue a little bit with your ring fingers as you're making that turn. Looking good. Feels pretty good now, doesn't he?